hey, you're here watching, I'm not here to make friends.
Cooking shows, obviously, and we followed Next Food Network star, which we lovingly called an FNS. An FNS. And it always, because you can't say it without going phenomena. So, because we always have, short names for everything. So, an FNS, you were runner-up.
Yes.
Next to Melissa the Arabian.
Yes.
We were rooting for you.
Thank you.
Not gonna lie, we loved your culinary point of view. Thought it was much more interesting than a quick budget meal show, which there are a lot of them out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll get to United Taste of America in a second. Congratulations on the second season getting picked up, by the way.
Yeah, that was exciting. You always wonder, you're like, wow, is this a one-time thing? Nope, we're still going.
Right. Yeah. So what was it like right after NFNS? Did you expect the fan reaction?
Can I say that real quick? NFNS?
Da, da,
I like that. I like that. It's fun. It's change it.
There you go. Just call it NFNS. Like, just shorten it. Because after a while, we just got tired of going Next Food Network star and everything we were typing. NFNS. Got to abbreviate it. So did you expect kind of the fan reaction to that kind of show on Food Network, right? And being, the runner-up, did you expect still the fan outreach enough to parlay into a show like United Taste of America?
I was floored. I was surprised and honored. I mean, you're just looking into this little lens, doing your thing, loving the food, and then when all of a sudden you're walking down the street and somebody's like, I cook grapes with my daughters, or oh my God, I love harissa now. You're like, oh my God, like I'm affecting people's lives. This is cool,
Absolutely.
And it was a total shock because I went on the show with the idea that this has got to be what I'm meant to do. You know what I mean? And the fan thing ends up being this thing that you get surprised by afterwards, and that fuels it. And it's true, the fans end up being the inspiration for us. So it's this incredible endless cycle.
Yeah, they feed off of each other.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how did United Taste of America come about? Did Cooking Channel reach out to you? Was it something that had been in the works for a while?
I had this long, detailed plan. It was a total act. I mean, basically, it's like everything in life, right? You put it out there and you go, I know that's what I'm meant to do, so it's going to come. I just don't know what form yet.
Yeah.
And really, it was a really lucky thing. My wife and I were in Mexico, and I'm like, oh my God, look at this place. You got to take a flip video of me, for the blog.
Flip video.
Flip video.
See?
It works. I can thank the show to flip video. But, and I sent that into them saying, hey, just want to keep in touch. Check out this Mexican place I was just at. And, they said, hey, we have this producer with this idea. We think you're the talent. And they, that's what they're brilliant at doing, Food Network, Cooking Channel, is they basically put the pieces together. Here's a great idea. Here's the right talent. Here's the right concept. Boom. And that's how it came together.
Awesome, awesome. Now, for those who have not seen United States of America, since Cooking Channel is still kind of a fledgling network, bouncing off of Food Network, can you explain what it is and the concept?
Yeah, absolutely. United Tastes of America, every episode is an iconic food. So maybe it's tacos, or it's sushi. We just finished shooting sushi. Try to say that last week, and it's basically we start in Miami Beach. And we see what's the hottest happening thing with sushi there. What's going on? What are they doing? And then we work our way across the country, and we end up in California.
And you go all the way through.
So by the time you're done, you've got the history of sushi. You've been totally inspired by the variations that people are doing. And of course, your mouth is watering, which is always the goal at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
You need to go have it now.
Yeah. So you learn something, you're inspired, you have new ideas on how to cook and eat if that's what you want to do. And it's nonstop. It's really a busy show because we're literally coast to coast, and it's one item, and it's all its variations, and it's good action.
And it's probably the most clever name on Cooking Channel right now. United Taste of America is amazing.
That's got to be taken,
Yeah, right. And it's not. It's great. It's great. So you today are hosting a panel. We were at Reality Rocks Expo. I guess I should say that to make it timely. You are hosting a panel called TV Dinners: How Television Changed the Culinary World. And you have, Alon Hall on the panel. Let Rock from Hell's Kitchen. It's an amazing panel. Have you ever hosted a panel before? Have you ever been the moderator in charge?
Yeah, I've done some different things like that, and I love it because that's kind of like what I gravitate to. I love facilitating other people's energy and inspiration. You know what I mean? I really feed off that. I love just, you know, seeing what you've got in there to share, you know? And
right, because everybody has a different story, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, that's the thing. At the end of the day, you go, it's food, right? How complicated can it be? But yet, it's endless. You know, everyone's got a take on it because it's where they come from and it's how they learned it, you know, and then everyone has an inspiration. Like for me, it's really about igniting people's lives. It's the food is the vehicle, but it's like how do I inspire you to live your fullest life? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, have you had a chance to see the floor at all today?
Yeah.
What are you thinking of Reality Rocks?
It's incredible. I mean, basically, this is like the coliseum of reality shows. You know, I'm waiting for like the lions to come in, and I mean, it's this huge.
To fight it out.
Yeah, it's incredible. You know, and it's amazing too because when you see it all at once, it's like looking at a gigantic, you know, TV guide in one place of like, oh my God, that's that show. Oh, that show. I love that show. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my God, I forgot about that. You know?
Are you a reality TV? Do you watch a lot of reality TV? Are you a junkie?
You know, my wife is my liaison to it because I'm always out making it
right.
you know, cooking or being excited about it. So I mean, I definitely get clips of a lot of the different shows.
Right.
But you know, I'm more out there doing it than watching it for sure.
Yeah. Do you have some favorite shows? Reality shows?
Well, I think American Idol is still, because we have kids, we have a teenager and we have a 12-year-old, so they just love the show. Love it. So that's like a family thing, especially when he's out of town. So we have been following that for quite a number of years. And then I like, of course, we still watch the next Food Network star, The Worst Cooks, you know, on Food Network. So yeah, we do.
You catch it? You catch it? Not to put you on the spot.
Apprentice, we love.
Oh, you love The Apprentice?
I follow that.
You know, and here's how it is with reality TV, right? This is why reality TV is brilliant, because it's like, I'll walk past her, no offense to The Bachelor. I'm like, why are you watching that show? And within 8 minutes, I'm like, who got the rose?
Yeah,
you know
I need to know.
Wait, is he in? Is she in? You know?
As soon as you walk by, you caught it.
It is addicting because, you know, without each other in relationships, you have nothing in this world. So those relationships and stories are really what drive us all. So
and that's
even when
I
think you don't want the show or like the show, you get sucked in.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely, right? Absolutely. So what has been the best experience that has come off of NFNS?
Gosh, you know, that is like, do you have 3 hours, 4 hours? I mean, it's like, they're endless. You know what I mean? Because it's like with the United States of America, I'm going coast to coast, spending time with everybody from grandma's kitchen to the Thomas Kellers of the world, you know?
Right.
So to see how each person puts their stamp on a food is mind-blowing. And then to meet each one of those people is mind-blowing. You know, to get to be at events like this, to meet the fans and inspire them. To constantly myself, I'd say one of the best experiences has been just reinventing myself constantly and like everything is flooding out, you know, like writing recipes every day, testing food. You know, and being closer than ever with my family, you know, because like I'm living my dream, they see that, they're supportive of it, and again, it's making our family
stronger.
To say what one thing is so hard, you know, it's like, it's just a great journey.
Just all of it?
Yeah, I can't believe it's been, you know, 2 years since the next Food Network star. It's like,
I know,
I woke up like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, just blink of an eye and it's done, right?
Yeah.
So is there anything else on the horizon besides the new season of United Tastes of America? Anything else?
Cooking Without Borders with Valentine Books, my first book,
very cool.
coming out this fall.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, possibly spring, but it basically is a book that's going to take you on a journey around the world with different flavor profiles, spices from different regions. So like, you know, how do you taste China without mastering Chinese cooking? You know, my interpretation of these cuisines, you know, which is so much about cooking these days anyway, right? We all want to eat the world, you know, experience the world.
It's so global.
Yeah, how do you do it? How to get your arms around just kind of those basic spice categories. So that's really exciting.
Awesome.
United States of America is amazing. You know, other little things percolating. The spices, my PR agent over there and wife and boss. Spices, I have a great line of spices, Cooking Without Borders. Yeah, they're on my website, jeffreysaad.com.
Check it out.
And I'm telling you, you have to taste and smell the perfume. These spices, beware. Because when you get them, you will smell them from your car in the mailbox.
Oh, really?
And they will fill your kitchen with the greatest smells. And when you grind and toast spices fresh, it is so like, there's no comparison. It's the difference between rubbing alcohol and a French perfume. I mean, so that's what I'm excited about. And I've come up with these blends that perfectly complement Mexican food, Chinese food, Italian, Indian. So yeah, those are really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we know you have a very busy afternoon. We don't want to take out too much of your time.
Thank you.
Have a great time at the panel and down on the floor.